Hey, what's going on YouTube? Techlos back with another video. And in this video, I just wanted to share some progress I made with GDI files for the Dreamcast. I'm going to back up here and kind of walk you guys up to speed on why I wanted to make this video. And that's because I hope it helps somebody. But, you know, I have the Demal emulator here. For those of you that know, the Demal emulator and the Null DC play Dreamcast games, and there's two types of files that play for that the Dreamcast can play, the emulators can play, and that's CDI, .cdi, and .gdi. And like for instance, in Hyperspin, I already have you know, the .cdi files that I have, the ROM set that I have. They're working. Everything works fine. Don't have any problems, right? Well, I've been sitting on this ROM set here for a while, and these are GDI files, and as you can see here, this is a really complete ROM set. It's got all the US games, Japanese, PAL, it's got applications, it's got BIOS. I mean, there's stuff here that I'd probably never even use, but just the completeness of this set, you know, homebrews, there's just a lot of stuff on here, right? So I really wanted to be able to use these. Well, when you're opening a GDI file straight from Demal, right, it won't let me open them when they're zipped. Now, there may be a workaround for that. I don't know it though. And so, you know, when you open one of these files, as you can see here, these are zipped GDI files, and when a GDI file has, or folder, it has the GDI file and has all these other files for it to work, right? It's not just an image like a CDI, which is an image. So it doesn't work that way. It has all these files that have to be looked at, and I could not get it to work with any of the emulators. So I was kind of like letting it go, and I really wanted to use this ROM set to kind of have a standalone Dreamcast section, and I had decided that I was going to use Launchbox, right? And as you can see here right now, I'm working on doing the artwork on here. But I figured it out, and it was not hard, and I actually felt pretty stupid. So I just wanted to share with you what I did to get my GDI ROM set, zipped ROM set, to work. When you're setting this up and you go into Manage Emulators, and we'll go ahead and edit the Demal. This is what it looks like when you're first setting it up. You know, you type in Demal. You know, you put browse to where your emulator is, and I didn't put a default command line here. Now, this default command line is left over from when it was running the CDI images, so I'm not actually 100% sure if this is a necessity. I haven't messed with it because it's working and I don't want to mess with it. But there that is. When you're setting this up, if you do use this this method to play your zipped GDI files, you may need this. So if it doesn't work, you might want to come back and add that default command line in there, and you could just copy it or, you know, read it from there. But I don't know if that's a necessity. But anyways, right here, extract ROM files archives before running. Now, the truth is I haven't opened my Launchbox in a long time, and this is version 8. So I'm not sure if this was always here. It might have been, but I never saw it. So I did click that one. I have this one over here too clicked, but I clicked it, and now it works. No problem. I'm able to run my games, and we'll go ahead and run one right now. And I'm pretty happy right now. So it does launch into full screen, and I might be able to teach you guys another trick, because I know there's a lot of other people out there having problems too with the full screen. And that is when your Demal launches into full screen, it still has that top thing there where it says file config, basically your command bar there. It's just an F3 and it goes away. Get that cursor out of the way. So as you can see, it's running, everything's fine. We're working here, and I'm really happy. Let me just start up here.
Four-wheel thunder!
So as you can see, everything's working. Controllers are working. Loading the game up here. So everything's working, right? So we're gonna do an F4 to exit. F4 exit, and it'll keep it in full screen. So I'm super stoked, right? And again, maybe this is, you know, I'm sure if someone's watching this video, they looked it up and it's helping them. I hope this helps. And maybe you guys can help me. I have been going through, because when it does the scraping for the images, if I go into edit here, each of my files has this version here, so it won't find the metadata. So if I erase that and then and then search again, it comes up, and then it's not a big deal. Just going through and adding all these in, you know, and you can change your image to box art and stuff like that. So I had to go through one by one, but I'm actually happy because what I'm doing is I'm going through and playing each game, and then I'm going in here and editing it out. So I'm getting the opportunity to really go through and you know, play each game, which has been nice. So I'll do a couple just to show you here. I'm about to go back and play these ones. So, you know, pretty stoked. Oh, I didn't do that one right. Let's see, download. Didn't give it a chance to finish. Boom. So, yeah, this is how I got it to work. Hope this helps somebody out there, and I'll see you guys in the next video.